When I started doing this, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Like, I never had the real picture. I still think I don't have it. I know for sure that if I hear Jesus' voice say, do it, I will do it. Even if I don't know, I'll do it a million times. My grandma, she always said to me that when we come to the earth, we come with something that God wanted us to do. That's something specific that the Lord created us for. I got a vision, and in that vision, I saw myself cleaning children that were dirty, feeding them, everything that they needed, I had. And my heart knew that I was called to help the children. Being there, I heard about the garbage dump of the city, and I knew there were people there. So after a lot of prayer and a lot of taking courage, I decided to go, and I met the people there, and I met the children, and I knew that the Lord wanted me to be there for them to know that He loved them. And yeah, that's how it started. I would say like maybe the average per week will be like maybe 50 or 55 quetzales. One day I sat with like a few children, and they started like talking, and we were sharing, and I asked them, hey guys, have you ever thought about what you would like to do when you grow up? And they were like, yes, I want to drive a garbage truck. I want to have a cardboard recycle business. I want to do this and that, and everything had to do with garbage. And that hit me, and that broke my heart. I called a friend, and I told him, these kids, all they dream about is garbage. And he said, okay, what do you think you can do for that? And I'm like, they need to go to school. And he said, okay, send them. And I'm like, I can hardly support myself. How am I going to send children to school? And he said, okay, if you don't do something, it will be something gone with the wind. And that's how the scholarships program started. This kid came, and he asked, teacher, have you ever tasted the Campero chicken bones? Our Campero chicken would be like your Kentucky Fried Chicken or Chick-fil-A or kind of that. He told the story that him and his mom were going through the garbage, and the truck from the restaurant came, they dumped the waste, and he tasted the bones. And when he said that, I just, I couldn't say anything, and my friend took over, and she said, oh, chicken bones, those are good, huh? And he said, yes. And then he asked, I wonder what the chicken meat tastes like. The beauty of that story is that 5 months later, we got a donation to take the kids to the actual restaurant, and they tasted the actual chicken. The dump is, it's a very disgusting place to go. But for some reason, to me, it's the place where I really found the grace and the love of God through the eyes of these people, and their smile, and the way they say thank you for everything you can give them, and the way they try and they believe, and they are so grateful that their children have the opportunity to have a better future and not to do what they are doing. So I don't know if I can explain it enough, but we love these people with all our heart. We have had 31 teenagers that have graduated from high school from the program. We have some of them that have gone into college. We will have one that is close to graduate as he will be something like a psychologist, teacher. I don't know how to translate the name of the career, but yes, and we can, to us, one of the most important things is that when they graduate, for them to become parents and have their family, and some of them are married. Like one is a chef, he's working Chinese restaurant in the city of Shela. We have another one that is working at a bank, and I don't know why one of my One of the moments I'm longing for and I pray constantly about is like seeing one of them and as an adult and say, this is my wife and my children, or if it's a girl, this is my husband and my kids, and say, I was growing at a garbage dump community, and one day Jesus came and he changed my life, and now this is me. And as an architect, maybe as a doctor, as a lawyer, but above all, like someone that can be a living testimony of how God can change someone's life. It's been like a enlightening moments in which the Lord has led my heart to see the need. And I do believe that when in His grace we are able to see someone's need, that is because you are able to do something. Maybe you don't have anything to do, but there is something you can do to help. I think one of the most powerful gifts we have is the capability of loving someone. And when someone believes they are loved, that changes everything in them. And somehow that has changed their sense of dignity. They know they have the right to dream bigger and walk towards that dream. I do believe that if something has changed them, it's the love of Jesus. There is always something we can do. We have needs to pray. We have a heart to pray. And you can always pray for us, pray for the children. If someone can give $10 or if someone can give 50 or 100, it's the same valuable, important, and we will be forever grateful for that, because no matter if it's this much or however much, it's something we didn't have before. And we are so grateful for that. These children, they pray for you and your family all the time, and they give thanks for what you have. Also, you can give specifically if you would like. If you don't want to do monthly, or if you don't like to do this, you can say, I'm giving this much for food for the children. But if you say, I can give 100 of 5, or it doesn't matter how much, you can share with others about us. Like sharing with others gives the hope that one of the hearts will be touched. They will say, hey, I can help. There is always something we can do. Like there is no way we can say, no, I cannot help, because there is always a way. I never knew how much it was going to be needed to do something like this. But I made a deal with my father. One time I was praying, and I said, I remember that because I said, I'll do whatever you tell me to do, and I'll go wherever you tell me to go, but I need you to help me, because there is no way we can do this if he doesn't show up. So I believe that what connects people is him. Somehow he does it, because there are people that have helped us that have never been there, but somehow he does it. Come see us.
Yeah. Okay.